First off, how's your day been? What have you been doing so far?
Today's a lazy day. I'm at home in North Carolina in the U.S. and I just had lunch with my mom, and now I'm driving back home to do some things for the new record actually, and then that's about it.
Fair enough then.
Just have a
Uh,
very chill day, which is nice.
that's the way then.
It's actually not that cold anymore. We got a lot of snow last week, so it's nice to finally
Yeah,
have
nice to
like
be able to walk around.
yeah.
Alright, and your latest release, Pulse, it's under the pseudonym, or Thomas Giles. I suppose that's your full name, you could say. So why not Tommy Rogers?
I just wanted to. I don't know. I thought it felt right. I feel like it sort of has a better ring to it than Tommy Rogers.
Fair enough then.
It sounds more sophisticated.
Okay, no worries then. And now with your main band, Between the Buried and Me, throughout their career, there's been a few shorter and softer songs, you could say. Most recently
Yeah.
on the Great Misdirect, you had Mirrors and Desert of Song. And did writing those songs, give you the confidence to do a whole album in that kind of mellow style?
Yeah, I think over the years, just with experimenting with Between the Buried and Me, I kind of realized how much I enjoyed kind of doing the mellow stuff as well as the heavy stuff. And a lot of these songs on Pulse I've been writing for, I don't know, I guess like 2 or 3 years now. I've just never really had the time to sit down and actually get them finished and record. And I had a nice little window last year, and I just took advantage of it and went in and got it done. And I don't know, it was very different for me, but it was very rewarding at the same time. I really pushed myself to kind of branch out and try something new, because it's always scary doing that. But I'm glad I did it, and it was a really good experience.
Do you think
But yeah, I
fans?
mean, I think writing with Between the Buried and Me definitely has given me confidence over the years to try new things and just
Okay.
kind of experiment and push myself as far as writing and as far as singing goes as well. So.
Okay. And do you think fans of Between the Buried will enjoy it, or is the whole point to kind of expand and find new people?
Yeah, I think a lot of our fans would enjoy it. It's not too far. I mean, if you like the mellow stuff of Between the Buried and Me, I think it definitely shows.
Mm.
I mean, I think you can tell I'm in the band.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously going to be people that want the metal, the aggression, which I totally understand. And I do hope to gain some new fans. Hopefully, maybe some people will hear this that don't listen to heavy music, and maybe they'll check out Between the Buried and Me because of it. Because we like the idea of a very diverse fan base, and I think the key to getting that is trying new things and just having all types of people kind of get introduced to your music, if it's heavy or not heavy.
Now, Pulse can be a kind of a hard album to pin down at first. Flits between kind of post rock, ambient, folk, some really electro songs like Catch and Release and Reject Falcon, and even the song Medic brings in the death vocals and the heavy guitars. Was the idea always
Yeah.
to make it very eclectic, or was that just a organic thing?
It was definitely organic. I mean, I think that's just kind of how my brain works. I love. I kind of wanted to make the record this kind of weird journey, sort of. Kind of the same way we look at Between the Buried and Me music. We want to always keep people on their toes, and I don't like when I listen to music. I don't like to know what's always going to happen, and I think I took that approach, with Pulse as well, and I think. I tried to make it feel like it was a record, but I still wanted it to be kind of like all the different, moods and, ideas I have. Because, I mean, I think that's how I think. There's very mellow moments in my life. There's very, I get moods where I just want to have fun and be silly, or there's like aggressive moment. So it's kind of
Mm.
just like all these different aspects of, where I am musically. And I love trying to play it all. It's
keeps people on their toes, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Pulse has I believe, a worldwide release on February 1st. Are you hoping to tour anywhere on the release?
I've actually just started kind of trying to figure that out. I'm no extensive touring. I'm trying to get a band together probably in the next few months. I'm going to definitely do a few shows here in the States. I'm just going to start small and go from there. Obviously, I don't have a lot of time just because Between the Bear to Me is very busy, and we're just now finishing. We just got done recording an EP as well, and we're just kind of getting ready for that. So I want to start slow, kind of see how the reaction is, see how I enjoy playing it live, and kind of go from there. But I look forward to. I'm trying to get some guys with in a few years, so it'll be cool to.
Okay. Do you think between the Buried and Me?
Different people.
Do you think that between the Buried and Me guys, would accept playing a few of your songs in the set list as well?
I wouldn't want that personally. I mean, it's two separate things. I don't want to use Between the Bear to Me as a promoting tool on the road, for Thomas Giles or vice versa. But I don't know. As far as touring, I'm not really sure yet, but I'm definitely going to do shows here and there. But as far as actual full tours, I don't see that happening for a little bit.
Okay. Just talking about reactions to albums. Are you someone that keeps tabs on reviews and you're interested in what fans have to say, or?
Yeah, I am. I don't know. It's kind of like a love-hate thing because I always like to kind of see what people say, but I take things to heart, which I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for, I guess, Between the Bear and Me has been a band 10 years, and we've always been the kind of band that has, obviously we try new things, so you get a lot of people that get it or don't get it, and we accept that. And I think with Pulse the same way. But the reviews have been great. I mean, I'm really surprised with how well people are digging it, because it's not heavy. I was worried that the majority of the people were gonna dislike how mellow it is. But I mean, I've gotten great feedback so far, and people seem to be excited that it's coming out. So that makes me stoked.
Okay. Do you think hearing the odd negative comment does keep you in check, rather than hearing you're amazing like all the time?
Oh, definitely. It always keeps you on your toes and makes you want to prove people wrong. I think, and I mean that's just part of being in a band. And I think there's nobody under the sun that always gets 100% positive feedback, and it's something that comes with the territory, and we obviously understand that. But I mean, like you said, it helps us really push ourselves and try to change those negative reviews to be good, but at the same time, you don't want to stray away from what naturally feels right for you. I think when it's all said and done, you want to be really happy with what you're doing and what you're recording and writing, and you always have to look at that, before you start worrying about what people are going to think. And I think a lot of bands that kind of hurts because they try to please a little too much, and I don't know, if you try to do a certain style just to please, publishers or people that are going to review the record, then you might be alienating yourself or, a big group of your fans.
Do you ever go back and listen to previous albums and think, okay, for the new one we could use more of this, less of that, for instance?
No, not really. I mean, normally when we write anything, we just start from scratch. We never. I mean, I think when you start comparing your older material to newer material, it's kind of pointless because you're just kind of beating a dead horse, and I don't know. I think everything should start from scratch and be new and feel right and organic and not forced. And when you start writing, if it feels right or not. And normally, if you get writer's block or something, you need to step back and kind of. You can't force writing, and I think a lot of people really try to do that, and you can take off a few weeks if you can't write, and that's natural. Not everybody can always be on the spot, and that's how we've always done it,
And quite often